morning and welcome to my Sunday. It is, I should have looked at the time before I started. It's 10:30. I'm just finishing my first coffee. It's nearly gone cold now. I've been doing my usual, my Duolingo. I have been really not doing as much as I was because I had a bit of a busy period and I was just doing maybe 2 or 3 lessons a day on it, but I just had a really long stint for about half an hour and I did enjoy it, and I felt like I was making a bit of progress because I've kind of just been feeling like I've just been treading water with it for a while. I'm wearing the pyjama top that I scrounged off Izzy because I bought her some pyjamas from Home Bargains a few weeks ago and she really liked the bottoms but not the top, but oh God, it's so soft. So I'm quite enjoying wearing that. I'm feeling very cosy. I don't quite know what I'm doing today. I've had a very busy sort of 6 weeks or so, and because I had a little gap this weekend, I didn't have any gigs to prepare for this weekend. I was all fired up to do loads of arrangement work and practice to get ready for the next big busy stint, but then I kind of got to yesterday and I thought, I want a rest for a few days. So I didn't exactly have a rest, but I did have a more restful day and I blobbed out all evening last night. I didn't do any editing or anything like that. So the whole of yesterday evening I just blobbed out. Today I've had a relaxed start. I've got up late and done half an hour of language learning, which for me is rest. That's fun, that's recreation for me. I still got this blooming cough. So today I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with the flow. I'm very, very tempted to take myself out for a day of shopping tomorrow, go on a bus somewhere. I really feel like it. I'm excited to update my wardrobe with the more current me phase because it's a funny old thing, parenthood, for me anyway. Well, I was a single parent anyway. It was quite intensive because I had somebody with health problems who needed a lot of looking after. I home educated her for 9 years. I don't know if you have been watching that long and know that, but I did do. So I really didn't have a lot of time on my own to go clothes shopping, and so I went from relatively, well, I think a bit flamboyant and lots of little dresses and things to just jeans and t-shirts really for about, for the, I don't know, 15 years or something. But I'm coming back out into the old me again now. Now I've got more time to go around browsing shops and things like that. So I might do that tomorrow. I'm thinking about it. I can't go on the train though because we got this flipping road replacement issue and it's too awkward to go anywhere. But I think I could get a bus somewhere. So I'm thinking about that. Anyway, I've actually got work to do. I've got to go and edit the vlog for tonight. It's nearly done, but it's not quite done because I didn't finish it last night because I was too busy blobbing. So that's come to bite me on the backside this morning, hasn't it? But I don't mind because I love it anyway. So I'll catch up with you a bit later. I'm going out. It's about 1:30 now. I really feel like a walk, and I feel like a walk in the sunshine because the sun is shining, and I want some frozen blueberries because I've run out, so I'm going to go to ASDA. I'm not going to buy loads. I'm taking my rucksack with me. I wouldn't mind having a look at the clothing while I'm there. I am in ASDA. Walked all the way here, got sweaty and hot. I got a trolley just to put my bag and jumper in. I did absolutely not need that jumper at all, but I didn't know if it was going to get cold. I was wondering before I left the house if I was able to try on clothing here, but apparently not. You're not allowed to try on clothing, but you can bring it back if you don't like it. That's not great for me because I'm never quite sure what size I am because they seem to vary from brand to brand, and so I like to try on a couple of sizes usually. But never mind. Anyway, let's have a little pan to see what they've got at the moment. I'm into getting some summery dresses, you know. I wouldn't have come in here specifically for clothing, but as I'm in here anyway for groceries, I'm having a look. Now I think this one's quite sweet for £12. It's very thin and light, but my issue with it is these little thin straps, you see, because you can see your bra, can't you? And I don't know what I'd wear underneath it that would look decent. I suppose I could wear it where I'm not gigging, because then I won't particularly care, but I don't know. I think it's going to be too gappy at the top, and I can't try it on. See, if I could try it on, I'd try it on and no. Sometimes they have adjustable things, don't they? This one hasn't, though. Yes, it has. I tell a lie, it has got an adjustable thing. Well, that really helps, actually. Well, maybe I could try it then, because if I can shorten those straps... Oh, I don't know. But there are certain vests that I might wear under that. I'll show you what I mean because they might have them here. I'm going to put it in the basket for now, actually. I'll see if there's a mirror I can stand up and I'll hold it up and see if I can see what I look like in it. I think that's quite cute as well. That's a size 10, that particular one. It's very long, but it's cute. Has that got adjustable? Yeah, it's got an adjustable thing on it as well. That could be a real game changer, you know, for those strappy dresses for me. These sorts of vests, look. Because they've got nice thick straps on them. I mean, I do kind of need a couple of these because all the ones I've got that are black are faded so much that they look scruffy now, so not that good for performances. I might get a couple. I want a 12 though if they've got them. I think I'm pushing it with a 10. No, that's the one size they haven't got is a 12. I wonder why. I quite often find that they don't have my size, but maybe everybody thinks that, and maybe it's just random and there's no pattern to it. I don't know, but I'm going to get the size 10 because I've held it up against myself and pulled it around a bit, and I think I can get into it, and it's going under something anyway. So I actually surprisingly like the really long one as well. I thought for gigs, so I put it in the trolley for now. I urgently need new bras, but I definitely need to fit them properly in a fitting room, you know. But I might tomorrow actually. I might see if I can find an M&S tomorrow because that's my favourite bra buy-in place. I got some not that long ago, but I bought cheaper ones and they're just, oh, they're not right. They're not comfortable and I don't wear them at all. I should just charity shop them. I finally found a mirror in the men's section. No, I'm not wearing it. I've just got it hoiked over my neck. I don't think this is going to go around my boobs, honestly. When I stretch it from both sides, it won't go to the middle. I don't think that's a very good sign. I don't know, mind you, it won't need as much fabric around the back, will it? Oh, the issues of having lady lumps. I don't know whether to risk it. Should I risk it or should I get a 4? A 14 just seems, oh, I don't know. I've got my camera bag on, so that's not really helping. Actually, no, it might be all right because of that, you know, it's flat around the back. I'm going to take a risk on it and I'm going to try it. It's very long for me though, isn't it? But that's okay. Be all right for my fancier gigs. And this is number 2. Again, I'm not wearing it. It's just on the thingy. But yeah, I think this has got more room in it. And yeah, it's a bit shorter. It's not very short. Yeah, I'm going to go for it, given that I have a bit of a dress shortage going on. Heading down, I'm gonna look at the groceries next. Oh no, I'm looking at stationery again. My eye was drawn to this beautiful notepad. Just simple lined paper. It feels really smooth to the touch, but no, I don't need it. Oh, they sell Fimo here, £8. What I am woefully short of is lined A4 paper. Let's see what this one's like. It's not cheap, mine, £3.25. I bet ASDA's own would be cheaper. I don't see any though. Do that have holes in?
I don't know if she colours it.
Yeah, it's got holes in. So it's alright for a ring binder. Oh no, £2.25 for the refill pad.
I think it does.
Oh, that's alright then. Yeah, I might get it actually. I don't know why I prefer the ones that link at the side, but really there's just no sense in that, is there? Take it, it'll rip off easily. Yeah, should be alright. Oh, hang on a minute. What's this for £2? It's a bit scruffy. Let's get one knot at the back. Oh, I wasn't filming that very well. That's £2.
Caution, you are approaching the end of
Look at me. Getting sidetracked. I'm going to get the £2 ASDA one actually. Let's pop that actually. I have decided I want to get some fresh tagliatelle for tonight's dinner and make a creamy mushroomy sauce to go with it. I've changed my mind. I'm going for a cheesy sauce instead. It's £1.80 for a pre-made one, and I'm just having a lazy Sunday and I'm just going to make it with that instead. But I do need some mushrooms to go in it. £1 for the flat caps. I want courgette in it, and I also want asparagus, which is £1.35. Oh, for a tiny amount, but I'm kind of pushing the boat out a bit because my daughter's home tonight. She's not going to college till Monday this week, so I'm going to make something nice. I came looking for ginger, but I can't see any, but I've got fennel, and I think that's going to go really well with this dinner tonight, so I'm going to include a bit of that as well. But look what I just got from the reduced to clear section. Cherry tomatoes, 65p. They're all sticky because something else has leaked on them, and I'm going to get it on my camera now. I'm completely out of cheddar cheese, so I'm going to get this £2.79 block of mature cheddar. As does own. The oat barista from the chiller section, which is long life. Because look, 10th of the 10th. £1.45. I'm just going to get one though because I am walking home and I've got to carry it and it's quite a long way. I'm just going to grab some packets of blueberries. I'm going to get £2.40 each they are. Last couple of purchases. A sandwich for me, reduced to clear, 74p. Salmon and cucumber. And very unadventurous for my daughter to take with her to college tomorrow. She's just allergic to almost everything in the ingredients of everything else, but she's alright with a sausage roll. I'm home and I'm having a little try on. It does look a bit funny with the straps, to be honest. It looks a bit like this is just, it comes over really far. I'd like it to be a bit more that way rather than that way, but anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to keep it, I think. What do you think, Isabel?
It's fine.
It's fine. Oh, and she's very, very picky about clothes as well, so that's a compliment indeed. Right, next. And here's the long one. What do you think of this then, Is? Ta-da! Oh, that already got an Well, I think it looks acceptable enough. The straps again though, they look a bit weird, but it'll do. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to give my messy kitchen a quick sort out, and then I'm going to plant those seeds that I've been meaning to plant for a while. I mean business today. The sift's come out. I've had this bottle ages. I don't use it very often. I'm usually just washing up liquid everything. I'm getting carried away today though, as you see. Now this side is a lot better than that side. I think it's because I've had stuff frying on this ring and I haven't quite got my splatter platter over it in time and it's spat everywhere. It's when I'm frying fish that tends to happen. I prefer cleaning this side because it's smoother. That's like all rough there. I'll tell you what I've been meaning to clean for ages. It looks disgusting, doesn't it? It's only where it's been fabric softener. That's all it is, I think. Anyway, I'm going to clean it now. Somebody's probably going to tell me in the comments now that it's actually bacteria. I kind of assumed that it couldn't grow on that detergenty stuff, but who knows? Anyway, I think it's one of those things that a quick wipe around makes a huge difference. It doesn't really come out fully, does it? Does this come out, I wonder? There's a picture of a finger pointing there. Getting the brush on it now as well. I don't know how to get to that bit. If it comes out, I don't know how. So I'm just gonna go around it. And back already. Ooh. I don't want to put anything harsh in there because I think it's going to end up going on my clothes and maybe bleaching them, you know, so I haven't added any detergent. I've just used what was there. There's probably a video on YouTube somewhere on how to do that. I've decided I'm going to sacrifice the rubber bottom toddler bowl thingies that I had from IKEA for Izzy as water ones. Hopefully that's not going to leak. Look, there's a big crack in that. We'll find out, won't we? I'm going to put them on my, possibly my bathroom windowsill because I think it gets more light than down here. This is what I'm going to plant, some lovely yummy basil and some coriander. It does say, like, spread them thinly. It doesn't say how thinly, but then to plant them on later, about 6 inches apart. Well, if they're 6 inches apart, I'd be lucky to get 2 per pot, wouldn't I? I don't know what to do. I'll just make it up. This is what I bought in Wilko yesterday. Oh, look, it's all coming together. I don't suppose it matters which way it's up, really, but to avoid confusion, I've turned it over. I can see me making a big mess now. It's going to fall through those holes, isn't it? Just accept it, Imo, you're going to have to sweep up after. Oh, look at that, it's going everywhere. These are my amazing stainless steel clothes pegs. I love them. I suppose that can just go straight in the top. Is that a Christmas tree? Yeah. All year round, I tell you what, off the Christmas tree. I don't know how that got there. It says on the packet to sow it in moist compost. Hence, I am moistening. It says I'm going to have to cover it lightly with compost, so I'm going to have to get that compost bag back out again. I don't want to do too many, but it would be nice to have some for my boyfriend, I think. I can repot into a smaller pot and give to him to have on his windowsill. Right, we're going for basil first. Can you see the basil seeds? I'm gonna just do that, I think. I wonder if that's enough. I don't know. Pop some more over there. Now for the coriander, and we know what coriander looks like if we are like me and cook with whole coriander seeds. I don't know if you do, not everybody does. That's what they look like. I feel like I could just poke these. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'll do what it said. I'll cover them with more compost, I think. I presume not much goes on. It's nice to be doing something a bit different from what I normally do. I do get very samey sometimes with the thing, so I've got regular habits, haven't I? I do over and over, because I'm a bit weird like that. But anyway, this is a bit out of my normal range. No water's come out of the bottom, but that still feels really light, you know. That one's a bit heavier. I think this needs a lot more water. Probably finds I'm overwatering these now. Whatever you do, don't use this as a tutorial. I just don't know what I'm doing at all. I'm just having a go. It still feels light. Like for a pot that size, you'd expect that to feel heavier. Coming out the bottom now. It says to do something a bit different on the coriander one from the basil one. It says to cover it with clear glass or clear plastic or a propagator or something. It doesn't say to do it on the other one, but I don't see why I couldn't do it with the other one. It might make it grow faster. I wonder what I can use. I know what would be good, but I don't have any shower caps. You know, those clear plastic ones that you get in hotel rooms that are disposable. I used to snaffle them whenever before I had Izzy, I used to sometimes be put up in hotels gigging in different places, and I got quite a collection from various parts of Europe. Do you know what happened to them? It's about when she was in school, because she went to school till she was 6, she had to make an underwater sea display, but really she was so young, the brief went to the parents really. The parents made it and then the kids took it in. So I made a jellyfish display, didn't I, out of all these shower caps, and I made sticky, it was totally not realistic. She was 3, okay, so I had big smiley mouths and googly eyes and made them adhesive, so she had the job of sticking them on, so that was her contribution to that bit. But they look quite convincing actually, in a kind of cartoon human type smiley face way. They had dangly bits all hanging down made out of chopped up clear plastic carrier bags as well. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you that, I was a total tangent. Anyway, the Mithrin teachers, Mithrin's like nursery but Welsh language, they were so pleased with it that they kept it up all year round. I'm going to use cling film. Oh, camera woman, this is such a novelty. I said, oh, Izzy, come and film me, will you, love? So you're messing around with the tripod again. And here she is, camera woman.
Should get paid for this.
Thanks, Izzy. I don't know if these sorts of things need to breathe or not, but I've made little holes in it just in case. I think they probably don't until they start photosynthesizing. It's 10 to 7 in the evening now, and I'm just starting to make our dinner. A little bit later at this stage, I've got the fresh tagliatelle going in there. I don't know if it's done actually, it might be because it doesn't take very long, does it? I've got my vegetables all sauteing in there, including the asparagus. I've just had a little munch on a bit, and it's a little bit crunchy still, so I'm waiting until that's soft, and then I'm going to add the cheese sauce. And I've been a bit decadent and grated a bit of extra cheese to go on top. Yum, yum, yum. I'm all ready to serve up. Look, it's all stirred in together and it's smelling amazing. Well, dinner was very nice. We sat and ate it and watched a nature documentary that Izzy chose on the telly. I've just done her injection, and that should be my third from last that I ever do, but we'll see, because I've got 2 more now because they're fortnightly to do, 2 more to do, and then after that she's having her training day in which, all going well, she'll inject herself and then onwards inject herself. It's quite awkward coordinating being in the same place at the same time once a fortnight when we've both got our own lives now. But anyway, it's done now, 2 more, and then Izzy hopefully takes over. She has to before she can go to uni anyway. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Could you please give it a like if you happen to like it, subscribe down below for more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!